Hi friends, it's Udaya from Backyard Garden Highlights. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today I'm planning to share an update based on one of my viewer who asked for update on these rose plants, so I thought I'll share it with you all. So this is how Don Juan is looking right now. As you can see, they have got a lot of good branches or canes, and they are really branching out really nice. I'm so happy how they ended up their first season with this part where I don't really do a lot of fertilization except baking them with a lot of compost soil. When I planted them, we still got maybe 4 to 8 weeks of harsh weather. So I think overall this plant is looking great, and I have used crushed leaf as a mulch to protect the planter from getting too much cold and give some happy time for the roots. And this is a snapdragon. You can see snapdragon plants are looking sturdy even 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and the blooms were also looking nice. They just recently faded out, but this is how Don Juan is looking right now. I have used crushed leaf mulch as a base to protect the roots, and this is how they are looking now. It's December 8th and leaves are still hanging in there, and I have got 3 strong stems, main canes, and these are all the branches I have. But I do see this branch does not look great. Maybe next year I need to see if I have to remove them after the spring. But the later part looks still good, so I'm going to decide based on how they look after the winter season is over. And this is how the garden shower is looking right now. Right now, let's go and check out how Zafran Rohin is looking. So this is the first season I have successful with keeping these leaves not infected with the Japanese beetle. You can see a lot of branches still having nice leaves. I think we even had less than 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and they are really doing great. In January, and I still have good some colors. This is snapdragon again, and these snapdragons are surviving, I think, second year or third year in this. This is how my Zafran Rohin the base looks. And you can see lot of healthy branches, and the tiny branches next year I'm thinking I will prune maybe 75%. Usually I do 25 to 30 or 50. This is how they look now. They are still covered with leaves. They didn't fall off yet. You can see the leaves are still looking great and healthy. See the burgundy color. You can see a lot of branches, new branches come every year. Rose will like the much you prune, they become healthy and having a lot of air circulation. And this is how my Eden climber is looking. You can see the Eden climber, nice main canes that I established first year. Since then I've been having a lot of competition around this raised bed, and they are not getting enough room for them to grow much. Like you see dahlia and lot of dahlia and vegetable I used to grow in this bed. So I'm hoping this year I will really give more space to Eden climbers so they can really showcase well. And this is how the double knockout rose is looking now. Many of the leaves are damaged by the frost. I do see some kind of a black spots, but you can see some new sprouts also happening. And this is how distant drums looks. All the leaves are fallen off most likely, and the new sprouts are beautifully coming with, even though it's freezing temperature here in New Jersey. And you can see the skeleton of the plant. This is just maybe I think 6 months. I maybe 6 to 9 months. I just planted this early this year, and they have got really great structure, but I'll be pruning them early next spring. And all the dead plants, you see, that's a petunia, but this year I am noticing it. You can see the stem is still alive. So I think if I protect these stems, possibly they may come next year, but I don't know. And this is my Coco Loco. You can see they have nice wide growing structure this year. Lot of beautiful canes. The leaves are still hanging in there, so that's nice. It's not fully skeleton yet, so I do see some new growths here. Heirloom rose. That's a variety name, not the heirloom shop, but I bought from them. But this was planted, I think, little late in the summer, I believe. I forgot when I planted. You can see some new growths, but at the same time some leaves are faded. You can see petunias are still surviving. That's amazing. They can tolerate less than 20. I think because I have heavily mulched, maybe that's protecting their roots and keeping them warm. I don't know. I wish they survive the winter. And this is $10 Walmart Moonlight in Paris. You can see they are looking good. Certainly the plant is still looking healthy. This 11-piece rose I planted, and they also established very nicely. I planted them towards, I think, end of summer, so not much growth this year, but I can see they got really good system established here. And the last one I have here is Twilight Zone. This is again another beautiful variety, and they have some good skeleton established, and all the leaves are dropped off. I'm really happy with all my roses this year.